VOPs into 440 now, 650 the tote. So the money late for the Liam Howley trained runner. Set to run and gates are back. Racing, Streetcar To Stars away cleanly. Kawabata out the back. Last Wish began well with Pioneertown and Sasco just behind those horses from Midas Man. Streetcar To Stars given plenty of air early, just wants to fight the Jocker Shade out deeper on the track and pushing forward. Followed by Hazard Ahead and Zabalan, 3 lengths to Big Hammer and a similar gap to Kawabata at the end of the field. So they come down the straight in front of the stands and it's Sasco in the middle just in front of Pioneertown and Streetcar To Stars out 3 deep looking for a forward posse. 2 lengths to Last Wish on the fence, followed by Zabalan and Midas Man, and then Hazard Ahead, a gap to Big Hammer, and Kawabata whips them in as they leave the straight. So the front runner is Sasco off the fence with Pioneertown keeping it there. Pioneertown kicks up on the inside to now lead the field. So past the 1600 metre marker, it's Pioneertown, 3/4 Sasco, 2 lengths Streetcar To Stars, who slots across and gets the run of the race. Third, the outside of Midas Man over the crossing to the back. A length to Zabalan, 3 deep, followed by Last Wish, the centre, and Hazard Ahead on the rails. A length to Big Hammer and a length and a quarter to Kawabata. So Pioneertown is happy to keep this tempo just rolling along by about a length to Sasco, and they're not breaking any land speed records at the moment past the 1200. A length and a quarter to Midas Man and Streetcar To Stars. A length Hazard Ahead and Last Wish and Zabalan, 2/3 down the field, 3 deep. 2 lengths to Big Hammer and Kawabata is at the end of the field. Pioneertown for Michael Walker by a length and a half to Sasco. Midas Man third the inside. Now Streetcar To Stars has peeled out 3 deep and is going to try and make this more of a staying contest under Malum. Running off the back section at the 800. Streetcar To Stars moves up to now match motors with Pioneertown as they run off the back at the 700 down the hill. A length and a half to Sasco and Midas Man. Zabalan out wider. Last Wish is back now on the outside of Hazard Ahead. Big Hammer 3 deep with a trail and Kawabata is at the end approaching the turn at the 450. It's Pioneertown headed by Streetcar To Stars around the turn, but they're about to dash up and Pioneertown, who just marginally leaves the fence, gets its bib in front again. Midas Man back to the inside and Sasco at the 300. Pioneertown in front, a length Streetcar To Stars, then came towards the inside Sasco and Midas Man. It's Pioneertown by a length, Streetcar To Stars and Sasco. 100 to go. Pioneertown in a sprint to the line from Sasco. Streetcar To Stars has it ahead late with Big Hammer. Pioneertown in front though, and Pioneertown has been too good, scored by over a length and a half. Seconds close, Streetcar To Stars or Big Hammer has it ahead, not beaten far from those with Sasco, and on the outside Kawabata. Further back Midas Man, Zabalad, and Last Wish was last. Pioneertown had it easy early and then was pressured by Streetcar To Stars, but had too much for them, pinned the ears back and was too good in the dash to the line. Pioneertown, number 10 first. Seconds tight between Streetcar To Stars and also Big Hammer, and